Jason here with TechRelabs.com, providing Computex2014 coverage. We're here at the Corsair booth showing off the newly announced K70 K95 Rgb keyboards with cherry switches. We showed you a preview of these at CES. Here we are, finalized, fully fledged out products. Absolutely impressive in person, even more so than we saw at CES. And the software interface that we now have is absolutely incredible, fully customizable. Really, really cool looking keyboards. Please tell me a bit more about them, Jason.
Sure. So we're announcing three brand new products here at Computex. So we have the K70 Rgb, which is 100% mechanical using Cherry MX red switches. The red switches will be available in July, and then we'll back it up with blues and browns in August. You know, it's per key illumination, so every single key will be able to go 16.8 million colors, and you'll be able to do levels of lighting, so you can have background lighting, foreground lighting, action lighting, and then I know one of your favorites is the ripple and reactive typing.
Yeah, it's just really, really cool. Can we demonstrate that?
Yeah, sure, definitely. So this is, so you have multiple layers of lighting per key illumination, and then you can set up a wave ripple effect. So as you press a key, it will reactive type to the key you're pressing, and you can even set it to black or no color at all to give you great contrast to the backlighting you have on the keyboard.
Probably one of the most impressive peripherals I can think of to sit on a desk. And tell me what the price tag on these is.
Sure, the K70 Rgb is $169. The K95 Rgb will be $189.
Very cool. And available when?
Available on the K70 Rgb in July and August, and the K95 Rgb will be available in August.
Very, very cool. Can you show me the software interface a bit?
Sure. Yeah. This is what's going to give you the tool to program all the backlighting. So it's a very intuitive setup. You can select per key what color you want to set. This particular layout we have in the software right now is all the keys are green, and then your key, you know, League of Legends type setup, or QWER, DF, which you can set to a different color than the rest of the matrix on the keyboard. And then you can program, you know, ripple effects, wave effects. The wave effects is really cool within the software because you can have the wave effect go from like left to right on the keyboard, up and down, and even diagonal. There's going to be a little roller in the software that allows you to change the direction of the wave as well.
And another one of the things we had talked about prior was that you can actually export and save these profiles to share with your friends. So online there should be a forum that you guys have dedicated to this product?
Yeah, we'll set up a community forum in our current forums, just a subdirectory, where people can share their lighting patterns, because, you know, the software is built to be very intuitive, where, you know, it takes about 5 minutes to set up a pattern similar to the one we're showing right here. But if you wanted to go out, you could really spend hours customizing. And maybe you don't want to spend hours, but you still want to have the cool pattern. You'll be able to, you know, download it from a friend and just import it right into the software.
Or let's say you see something that somebody else has done, but you have a slightly different take you want to do on that.
You can build
modify that profile. Very cool, very cool. Again, one of the things I've noticed here at Computex is that a number of the manufacturers are showing off RGB keyboards, and some are mechanical in nature, but none of them, to my knowledge, have per key illumination, right?
No, there will be switches that are RGB, but they're not going to have the full 16.8 million colors, and they're definitely not going to be using Cherry MX German-made switches, which are going to be exclusive on Corsair keyboards through this year.
Very cool. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Stay tuned to TechRelabs for continuing coverage of Computex 2014. This has been a look at the K70 K95. Absolutely awesome keyboards from Corsair.